Hey everybody, it's Regina. I stopped by to encourage somebody on today. I want to let you know, don't fret about your enemy. Don't fret about those that are talking about you. Don't fret about those that are backbiting against you. Don't talk about those that are lying, conspiring, coming against your character, having people to believe that you have done something that you haven't done, having people to believe that you have said something that you haven't said, that you're this type of person. Listen, it happens, right? I want to let you know that God's hand is heavy upon your enemy. Let me say that again. God's hand is heavy upon your enemy. Our job is to let God fight for us, right? We let him fight for us. We let him handle our heavy work. We let him handle those battles that we can't fight. And we take that stuff to the Lord in prayer because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, okay? I want you to also remember the word of God that tells us that we are to bless them that curse us. Pray for them because we still have to maintain a position of love. We still have to be reflective of the Father's love, okay? But I want to let you know that God's got you. God's got you. He is going to handle your dirty work. Remain integral, keep smiling, keep displaying the love of Christ, and let him deal with that. Let him deal with it. I have experienced it where people have to come back and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I'm sorry, I should not have done that to you. I'm sorry, I should not have treated you that way. God will vindicate you. God will vindicate you. Okay. I want you all in your spare time to read 1 Samuel chapter 5 and 6. And I'm going to sum it up for you real quick. Okay. So we have in this story that the Israelites had went up against the Philistines in battle. The Israelites went 30,000 strong and they were defeated sorely. I mean, they lost, defeated real bad, okay? To the fact that when Eli heard the news, he fell off of the porch and broke his neck because it was that shocking, like that they had been defeated to such a great magnitude, okay? And to the point where his daughter-in-law, when she heard the news that her husband, one of Eli's sons, and her brother-in-law had been killed in battle, what happened? She went into labor because she was with child. And when she went into labor and had the baby, she named the baby Ichabod. The presence of the Lord has departed. Like, surely God is not with us. And then she died. So this was a serious turn of event that had happened in these two chapters, okay? So now we got the Philistines that had went to the town called Ashdod. They went to the town called Ashdod. They had already defeated the Israelites, and as they defeated the Israelites, they also took the Ark of the Covenant with them. Okay, you all know that the Ark of the Covenant was sacred. The Ark of the Covenant literally during the biblical times represented God's his presence. It was a representation of God's presence being with the Israelites. And here they are, they stole it and they captured the Ark of the Covenant and took it with them. Okay. And so when they got a hold of the Ark of the Covenant, the Philistines, decided that they were going to take the Ark of the Covenant into their temple, okay, and sit it next to their God Dagon, okay, idol. Here we go with idol worship. And they had the gall to set this sacred thing next to an idol god. When they woke up the next day, they discovered that their god, Dagon, had fallen to the ground face first. This statue, this thing that they worship and that they pray to in the temple, the Lord cut it down. Really? You're going to put that next to what is mine? What is representative of me? I ain't having it. Okay, so they put it back up, they fix it, stick it back up there. The very next day, when they came back, the exact same thing happened. Here we go. The statue is down again. Okay, And then this time around, in addition to that, the Lord sent plagues and an infestation of rats to this Philistine town, Ashdod, to let them know, I am not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. You're not getting ready to continue to erect this, your God and your idol. You have stolen my ark. You've stolen the covenant. You've stolen this thing that represents my presence to my people. And you think that you're just going to do anything with it? So the Lord had to show his hand. He had to show his hand. 1 Samuel 5, chapter 5, verse 7, it says, when the people of Ashdod saw what was happening, they said, the ark of the God of Israel must not stay here with us. By this time, they flipping out, right? Because they have literally seen the hand of God. And the verse continues on and says, because his hand is heavy on us and on Dagon, our God. So I come to let you know that the hand of God, he's going to handle it. I want you to rest. I want you to relax. I want you to stop trying to plead your case. Let God handle it. Just like he did in this text. Just like he took care of it. Just like he showed the Philistines who was boss. Let him be Lord in your life. Let him display that type of protection for you against your enemies. Let him fight for you in that kind of way. The Philistines said, listen, we're good. And then they continue on because the Lord sent the plague and the infestation. So they decided that they wanted to go to another town, right? They decided that they wanted to move the Ark of the Covenant to try to get away from the plague and the infestation that the Lord has sent in Ashdod. They moved to a town called, I believe it was Ekron. And guess what? The same thing happened in the next town. Same chain of events. The Lord had to continue to let them know you cannot run, you can't hide. Like my hand is upon you. My hand is upon you because of what you have done. Okay? So I just come to encourage somebody that God is going to fight for you. We serve Jehovah Gabor, the God of war. Sometimes we want to fight our own battles. We want to take what do I always say? You want to take a knife to a gunfight. Nope, you just need to hit your knees and pray. And pray for your enemies. Pray for them. Don't get down there and say, Lord, strike them down, da 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 da. No, we want to maintain a stance of love, but I just want to let you know by way of this text that God can handle your heavy work. Let him do it. Let him fight for you. Let him display his strength, right? In those times of testing, those times when your integrity, is on the line, those times when you want to tell them off and you want to plead your case, you don't have to do it. You don't have to, because God is going to fight for you. Just as he had to show the Philistines who was in charge, just as he had to let the Philistines know, you're not going to get away with that. Surely you're not going to get away with this. Okay? Let God do the heavy lifting. Let him do the heavy lifting. The Philistines knew. They said, oh no, we have to leave because God's hand is upon us. His hand is heavy upon us and upon our God. All right. So you guys be encouraged. And I want to let you know, like, we go through things. We deal with people. We have those frictions and confrontations, and we have just things where we go through, and we're like, Lord, if you don't deal with these people, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let him deal. Let him deal and let him fight for you. All right. You guys be blessed, and I will see you next time. Bye.